How to plant beans in pot or polybags for beginners. Garbanzo beans, or known by the Latin name Phaceolus vulgaris L, is a type of vegetable that originated in southern Mexico, South America and mainland China. However, this vegetable crop cultivation spread to Indonesia, Malaysia, Caribbean, West Africa and East Africa. Chickpea plants is included in the family Legumiaceae or beans to nuts and is annual-shaped shrubs. There are two types of chickpea, namely plant growth type of vine and upright. Many people who started planting beans in gardens, yards, rice fields or their fields in order to meet the needs of their vegetables or sold. If you don't have spacious grounds, you can plant it in a pot or polybag. Here is how to plant beans in pot or polybag planting. Following are the stages for the sake of the stages of cultivation planting beans in a pot or polybag. 1. Preparation of the seed beans. Choose a good quality bean seed, Gajacilera, and accordingly. The seeds of bicis can be obtained from the fruit of the beans that are old and then dried for 3 days and then decimaker, or if don't want to bother, you guys can buy seeds of beans in agricultural stores. 2. Preparation of the pot or polybag planting. Prepare a pot or polybag's cropping of medium size with a diameter of about 25 cm high and about 30 inches away. In addition, you can also use a bucket of used or otherwise. 2. Preparation of the planting media. The planting medium used to plant beans in pot or polybag, that is a mixture of ground with bokashi compost or fertilizer by comparison 1 comparative 1. Then add pureed as much as 4 to 5 tablespoons or adjust the size of the pot or polybag used. Further stirring using a shovel until all ingredients are evenly mixed. Planting media. Next, insert the media into the plant pot or polybag and then flush with water until evenly distributed. 3. Planting the beans. Soon after, all ready to do the planting. Immerse the seed beans as much as 3 to 4 seeds in one pot per polybag with a depth of about 3 inches a meter, then close back with thin soils only. 4. Treatment. Plant beans in a pot or polybag. A. The watering. Do routinely every day watering in the morning and evening at the beginning of the planting, and if already grown then watering is done as much as once a day. B. Fertilization. Do the first fertilization on crop beans after the 2-week-old plants by using a fertilizer NPK with a dose of about 2 tablespoons and bokashi fertilizer as well. If you have already grown, add up to 3 tablespoons. If the plant's already flowering and fruiting, then fertilization can be done semi-gu. How the granting of fertilizer, that is by making a circular ditch and then spread the mulch and cover again until flush with the ground and wet evenly. C. Weeding. Do weeding or cleansing of weeds once every 2 weeks or adjusted to the frequency of the growth of the weed in order to plant beans are not disturbed. D. Installation of marker. Pemasargata marker or a heading is aimed at Merambatka, the stem or plant, so that plant sogola grew over the used header or plug the wire rope. 5. Harvesting beans. Spring beans can start diapia after 45 days after planting, and care of its vegetation varieties dependent. Beans are ready to be harvested have characterized until maximum fruit size and characteristics of the solid. The color is changed compared with young beans. Harvesting can be done with a 3 to 4 day intervals, and harvesting can be done in a shorter period of time. So our discussion about video how to plant beans in a polybag or pots so that the dense bear for beginners may be beneficial, and watch our next posting too. See you and thank you.